Hey guys, Amanda the G here. I am sorry if I'm about to be the bearer of bad news if you haven't heard yet, but Yahoo Answers is shutting down on May 4th, 2021 Eastern Time, and beginning April 20th, 2021 Eastern Time, the Yahoo Answers website will be in read-only mode. This video is being posted on the day that Yahoo Answers has switched over to read-only mode, which means that people will not be able to ask their questions there anymore. So I have gone ahead and screen capped a few questions and I'm going to answer them here, because where else are they going to ask these questions? How many votes are required by law to force the US Gov to suspend the termination of Y Answers? Yahoo is a private company. There's absolutely nothing that the government can do. Sorry people, you're just gonna have to ask your questions somewhere else. What does this mean? A man on a dating app asked me, how many exes do you have? I answered and asked him the same question and he said none. What does this mean? Why is he asking me about how many exes I have? That means he either hasn't had a relationship before or wants you to think that he hasn't had a relationship before, and I don't know why he's asking you that. People are weird. Johnson & Johnson's COVID-19 vaccine is the latest to cause severe side effects. Best to avoid them altogether? AstraZeneca's and Pfizer's have also caused more than their fair share of serious side effects. After all, COVID-19 has a 99.96% survival rate. Let's start at the top and work our way down. Number one, a severe side effect would be something like losing a limb or dying, and these vaccines are not actually causing that. I don't consider a severe side effect to be a headache or nausea. I mean, those are not severe, like, yeah, they suck, but it's not that bad. Going a little bit further, COVID does not have a 99.96% survival rate. It's got a death rate of closer to like 1 point something, I don't remember off the top of my head, between 1 and 2. But even if it was 1%, you also have to look at the fact that it's not just about you live or you die. Approximately 10%-ish, that number might be a little bit wrong, of people have long hauler syndrome, where they have issues like difficulty maintaining a heart rate that's of a normal rhythm. They have difficulty breathing, they have difficulty with activity tolerance, and a lot of them have neurological symptoms and a lot of pain and headaches. So it's really not just about do you live or do you die, and even if it was just about do you live or do you die, why wouldn't you just opt to live? Why are you opting to say that it's okay if millions of people die? How many times do you use the same mask? I usually wear the same surgical mask for a few weeks until it breaks. I don't believe in masks, and if they so work, they are not needed against a virus comparable to the flu. We just answered the fact that this is nowhere near comparable to the flu, so let's just put that aside for a second. Also, masks prevent you from getting the flu, which is why the flu cases are down. You know, wearing a mask and social distancing stops you from getting sick. So yes, they do work. We've proven that many times, and you shouldn't be wearing it until it falls apart. Why is the gifted class at my school filled with Christians and the special ed class filled with atheists? Because you don't know how to do research, or people don't want to tell you appropriately, because your religion has nothing to do with your ability to be smart or do well in school. Why do potato chips become stale? Because they're food. How many light years old is Mars? Light year is a measure of distance, not a measure of time. Agree or disagree, it's okay for any two consenting adults to have sex with each other even if they are not married to each other. Of course that's fine, if everybody's in agreement of everything that's happening. Will my babby come out with green hair? Long story short, I dyed my hair green about 3 months ago, and I found out a week ago my girlfriend is pregnant. Will the babby come out looking like broccoli? People like this should not be having children. When was the last time your birthday was in April? Never. My birthday is not in April. Will every year become the past? Eventually, yes. Should I be scared of you?
Yeah, probably.
Why isn't the COVID vaccine working? I don't get it. We are vaccinating people with record numbers each day, yet COVID cases still keep rising. Is the vaccine not working? Let's talk herd immunity. We need a certain percentage of the population in every single area vaccinated. So it's not just about the percentage of everybody in the world vaccinated or the percentage of everyone in the country or a state. It's actually each individual area. If they don't reach a certain percentage, which we're not entirely sure exactly what that is, somewhere between 80 and 95% for this disease, then we will still see the numbers of cases rising, because you need to have enough people to protect the entirety of the group. So if you have a city that has 45% vaccinated, that's not enough to actually see that entire thing. And also, number two, we can't stop the masking and the social distancing. And if people won't frickin' do that and put the cloth over their face and stay away from other people, then we're gonna continue to have infections and we're gonna continue to have all of the different variants that we're having, which may or may not actually be more able to get around the vaccine. So, put your mask on and stay away from people. Does body dysmorphia actually cause someone to see their body differently to what it actually looks like? Yes, that is the literal definition of the term body dysmorphia. Have you ever forgotten you were married? Does that what that means? Where can I find an original orbital class lobotomy tool for sale? First off, why is this in painting? And second, I'm really afraid as to why you want that. Can I put chocolate sprinkles on my mashed potatoes? You can do whatever you want, it just might be gross. My friend told me that the Pfizer vaccine gave them a painful 19-hour erection. Is this possible or am I being pranked? You are being pranked. That is not a side effect. That could happen if he took some Viagra, and he doesn't want to tell you he took Viagra, but even then, if it's more than 4 hours, you have to get medical attention. So that's it for Saving the World for today. Stay fresh, cheese bags. And I don't know exactly where I'm gonna get these questions now that Yahoo Answers is gone, but I'm sure that the internet will find a way because the internet always finds a way.